Okay, so this is just a really quick demonstration of the Group Clashes tool. So I'm just starting with a blank Navisworks or empty Navisworks file loading in my NWCs. And this is a series of MEP models for an underground rail station. So I'm going to create a clash test. Not going to do anything special, just clashing the first model, which is mechanical, versus the second, which is electrical. Not changing any of the settings because we're just using this for a demonstration. Uh, but hit run test and you can see we have 96 clashes. Now, for those that are familiar with Navisworks, you know that sometimes there's a lot of duplicates. There can be elements that are close by that are, it could be like Clash 1 and Clash 230, which are actually really close together. So it's just more efficient for our GEC teams to be able to action things that are in close proximity to each other. So there's the group clashes tab on the ribbon. You hit the button and select the test, and then you can select what you want to group it by. So you've got level, grid intersection, selection A and B, assigned to approved by and status. So normally what I would do is go level and then selection A. There's an option to keep the existing groups if you've already grouped them previously. Uh, Normally, it depends on the project actually, is it if I would keep the existing groups or not. We hit the group button, and you can see now our clashes have reduced to 64 because there's all these ones that fit that filter that have been grouped together. So you can see here, this one here, two objects clashing in close proximity, so they're 11 and 15. So if you could imagine when you're trying to resolve those clashes, you would have looked at 11, you go through, you do 12, 13, 14, and then you have to go back to the same spot again. So it's a bit of a time waster if you do it in that way. So this sort of speeds it up a little bit. And you can see that all of these are in close proximity. So what you can do is you can still review the individual clash, but it's actually really handy to have a look at the group. And then if you use switchback, that group will come, or that group will show up in the switchback view. But yeah, so that's a quick rundown of how to use the group clashes tool. All right, thanks.